Stop it. Cut it out! Hello everybody, how the devil are you? This is Cirque.
And this is your host, Darren.
And we're back with Doki Doki Literature Club.
The camera wasn't facing me.
Oh, no, I think it is.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you're on it. See?
Yeah, I moved over to...
Anyhoozle, let's get back into this.
Ah!
But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. I don't remember what this is in reference to. It's been a little while since we recorded. Sorry. I was just spacing out. Oh! The character's spacing out as well. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. Huh? But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Did you buy one at a op shop and forget you had it? I have two copies of a couple of movies. Like the movie Gamer. I got two copies of that because I forgot I bought it and I bought another one. Same thing with Keanu. It's a movie. It's by the guys that made the Crank movies, although you haven't actually seen them either. And you're not allowed to, so don't even ask.
Why?
Because it's not movies for you yet.
Okay.
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. And you don't, because your eyes are closed. The girls close their eyes a lot in this. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. Let it go!
Let it go. I can't hold it back anymore.
No, Aaron, we'll get copyright flagged because you're such a good singer.
Oh.
I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Especially because I put super glue all over the cover. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? You'll have to read the blurb. Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. Oh, she's reading the synopsis. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Oh, Markov. I had an extra letter, sorry. Portrait of Markov.
Portrait of Markov.
Portrait of Markiplier.
Yeah.
It's a biography of Markiplier.
Yep, that'd be awesome.
You'd read that?
Yeah.
There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Oh, it must be the Illuminati.
What? What do you say?
There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you see an eye, you always say it's the Illuminati. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. Whoa. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. Oh, so it's a feel-good story.
What does that mean?
Like, I'm being sarcastic. It sounds like it's a horrible nightmare. Like, everything goes terrible for this high school lady. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. Are they setting this up again? It feels like they're setting it up again. Like this is saying, like, even though this is a cute, fun adventure, things is gonna get dark. Ah! Yuri suddenly gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Boy George? I like it when they use his name. It always makes me chuckle. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things.
Okay.
She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just those kinds of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. That is interesting. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting the one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I suppose so. I'm rambling, aren't I? This episode's been a lot easier on my voice so far, possibly because Natsuki hasn't come up. Because I gave her the deep voice.
Oh, yeah.
Even though I keep changing the accent that she has, it still hurts my voice when I have to do it. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. Hey, don't speak. I know just what you're thinking. Do you know that song?
Nope.
Okay. I haven't lost interest or anything. I never had any to begin with.
Say what was again? The song?
It's I think it was by No Doubt. It's, don't speak. I know just what you're thinking.
No.
So I don't need your reason. Don't tell me, Cousin Herb. It should be because it hurts.
Yeah.
But I had a friend who used to think it was Cousin Herb.
Okay, I don't
Well,
know that.
I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. What kind of problem do you have? When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. Ah, that's alright. That's not that bad a
I was
problem.
gonna say, like, anger issues.
I have this problem where sometimes I give people books and then I sneak into their houses at night and eat their fingers. Just like, just eat them all off. That's why I'm playing with my fingers right now. Thinking about it. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, except their delicious fingers. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange about finger eating. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading and eating fingers. And nothing's wrong with that.
No.
No. The least I can do is listen. Actually, the least I can do is literally nothing.
Yeah.
It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? I wonder if we're talking to her so much because of the words we picked in that other part. You know how we had to pick all the words for the poem thing? Or if this is how it's supposed to play out all the time. You don't have to. What are you saying? Seriously, what do those words mean? You. Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Bloop. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. It sticks to my fingers because of the superglue she put on. The music, at least in that part, kind of sounds like the early Legend of Zelda games, like Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
This part doesn't.
No.
But that other part kind of sounds like the Kokiri Village or something.
Yeah.
Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right?
Yeah.
I slip into the seat next to Yuri, so it'd be funny if it's okay if I sit here, right? And then I just like sit on top of her.
Yeah.
That's fine, right?
Yeah.
Also, can I tell you what I want for Christmas?
What?
Is that cool?
What do you want for Christmas, really?
No, as if I was sitting on it.
Yeah, but what do you really want for Christmas? Next Christmas.
I don't know. It's probably not out yet.
What is it?
I don't know, it'll probably be a cool game.
Okay.
We'll have to see. Anyway.
What do you want for this Christmas? Do you get?
I got Steam gift cards, so I can get a game. I don't know which game to get yet. If anybody watches up to this point in the video and you have ideas of games that you'd like to see us play or that you think we'd enjoy, give us some suggestions, because I have a little bit of Steam cash to play around with.
Yep.
Alright, This episode's just about over. We'll finish this little bit here.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. I just
Yeah,
said
sure.
we'd do it.
Yeah.
You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. This is a literature club, isn't... Oh, I suppose it's more about discussing than actually reading. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and I start the prologue. And I finish this episode. Ciao for now!
Ciao!